question. We were married for um, four, 4 years before we attempted to have children. 4 years before we attempted to have children, and I had a miscarriage. And then after that, we had Daniel. Well, you can imagine that for 4 years before attempting, we had a blast. We had a great time. And then the second one comes along, and when one child comes along, it's not so bad. You make your schedule go around that one. The challenge came when the second child came. And one child is a morning child and the other child is an evening child. So it's like, it was so much more difficult to balance time. And you're just tired. You know, I was now 30. Tired. You know? And some things that were just so much easier earlier now became so much harder. You know, it's adult crowd we have, sex was harder. It's like, oh, sex. Oh, Jesus, I'm tired. I mean, you know, and men don't understand tired.
Not when it comes to that.
No. They don't understand tired.
Dr. Thomas, what about you? What do you have to say about that?
Have you ever heard the expression white liver? Alright. Alright.
They say Indian or white liver.
Would you care to expound on that? No, I'm joking.
Okay. Alright. Really, children actually changed our lives. But there are some principles that we taught them from early. That they must stay in their own room.
Yes.
So we taught them to sleep in their room. So it is rare that they slept in our bed. So from the wake up and have sense, they're in their crib and they're in their own room.
Yes.
And we would rather go inside their room when they are sick and stay with them, and then we come in our bed. So they stay there. They also learned, I hope that's true, Daniel, that they should not just burst their door without knocking. So they just say, oh, I'm going into mommy's room or daddy's room. Right, Daniel? Is that so? That they must knock before, and not just knock, but knock and wait for an answer. So they were taught that from long time. I remember one of their cousins came to live with us, and her philosophy is different. So she don't know, knock door and just turn door and come in. She never did it again.
Okay, so give me three top suggestions for maintaining intimacy. How do you ensure that you're deliberate about maintaining intimacy in your marriage? Years upon years, or however long you've been married, how do you maintain it? That in the intimacy?
There is a writer, I don't remember his name right now, but he speaks about the best prescription for marriage. And B is to bless your spouse. To speak words out that are kind. Edwit, yes, thank you there. Speak words that are kind to your spouse, not tear down your spouse. That's B for bless. E is for edify, to appreciate and encourage your spouse. S is for share. Share the little things, the big things, everything. Talk with your spouse. And T is touch. And T is not just sexual touch. It is the holding of the hands, the little footsie under the table. You know, those things that really spark and keep it going. So.
Nice. You have any others?
I would like to just think of intimacy along the line of body, soul, and spirit. Right. So in terms of the body, sex is top on the list. Alright, so spend time, plan time, organize your lives around time to have sex. There was one time when we would have sex time. So we know that it's not spontaneous anymore. It's not just as we go along anymore. Because the children are there and we have all kinds of activities. We say, all those nights that begin with tea, like Thursdays and Tuesdays, but we also found that Saturday and Sunday. No, sorry. So we have to actually set time, you know, so Sunday and Saturday and alright. So we just so yeah, sex is important in terms of body. And then in terms of soul, now there needs to be a soul connection. In terms of friendship, in terms of giving priority, pouring into that person's life. And I also would like to suggest intimacy in terms of spiritual intimacy. Working together for the Lord. Doing things together in the kingdom. I've been preaching already, I'm in the mid, and I am coughing, and Faith comes and we're doing a program, something that both of us know. And she came with to give me water, and I said to her, I thought you were going to take the mic. I was talking, and I think you guys are there too. I was talking, I was coughing, and she came with water. I said you were going to take the mic. And she just took the mic and continued, because we work together close. We do seminars and we just change spontaneously to be able to do it. We are involved in missions together as a couple and as family. We have just done things